Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013. Count 5. That you, Nnamdi Kanu, male adults of Afaranuku, Ibeku, Umuahia North Local Government Area of Abia State, on date between 2018 and 2021, made a broadcast received and heard in Nigeria within the jurisdiction of this court in furtherance of an act of terrorism against the Federal Republic of Nigeria and people of Nigeria, which you incite members of the public in Nigeria and family of Nigeria security personnel, and that you thereby committed an offense punishable under section 128 of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2013. Count 6. That you, Nnamdi Kanu, male adult of Afaranuku, Ibeku in Umuahia North Local Government Area of Abia State, date between 2018 and 2021, made a broadcast received and had Nigeria within the jurisdiction of this court in furtherance of an act of terrorism against the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the people of Nigeria, in which you directed members of the indigenous people of Biafra IPO, a proscribed organization, to manufacture bombs, and you thereby committed an offense punishable under section 1(2)(f) of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2016. Count 7. That you, Nnamdi Kanu, male adult of Afaranuku, Ibeku in Umuahia North Local Government Area of Abia State, on date between the month of March and April 2015, imported into Nigeria and kept in Uguluzo in Ihiala Local Government Area of Anambra State, within the jurisdiction of this court, a radio transmitter known as Tram 50L concealed in a container of used household items, which you declare as used household items, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to section 47(2)(a) of the Criminal Code, Cap C4-5, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. In discharging its body of proof, the prosecution called 5 witnesses as follows. 1. Mr. AAA as PW1, Mr. BBB as PW2, Mr. C66 as PW3, Mr. EDD as PW4, Mr. EEE as PW5. The prosecution also tendered the following, which were admitted in evidence by this court. 1. A document titled Items Recovered from Nnamdi Kanu of Radio Biafra at Golden Oakley Hotel, located at number 42/44 Airport Road, Lagos, on the 15th day of October 2015, was admitted and marked as exhibit PWA. 2. This titled Interview with Nnamdi Kanu and a Certificate of Compliance filed on the 28th day of April 2025 were admitted and marked as exhibit PWB and PWB2 respectively. 3. The statement of defendants dated 15th day of October 2015 was admitted and marked as exhibit PWC. 4. A process titled A List of Items of Nnamdi Kanu filed on the 5th of March 2024 was admitted and marked as exhibit PWD. 5. 4 bags as identified by PW1, Mr. AAA, were admitted and marked as exhibit E bag A to E bag E bag D respectively. 6. Items in exhibit E bag A as identified by PWA, we are admitted and marked as exhibit E-Bag A1 to E-Bag A13 respectively. 7. Items from exhibit E-Bag B, we are admitted and marked as E-Bag B1 to E-Bag E32 respectively. 8. 10 items from exhibit E-Bag C, exhibit E-Bag C1 to exhibit E-Bag C10 respectively. 9. Contents of exhibit E-Bag D were admitted and marked as exhibit E-Bag D1 to exhibit E-Bag D17 respectively. 10. A letter dated 10th day of June 2021 from the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister for Justice addressed to the Director General Department of State Service was admitted and same was marked as exhibit PWF. 11. The statement of the defendant Nnamdi Kanu dated 17th day of July 2021 was admitted as exhibit PWG. Are admitted and marked as exhibit PWH and PWH1 respectively. 13. A deed in respect to the statement of the defendant taken on the 17th July 2021 and certificate of compliance thereto were admitted and marked as exhibit PW1 and PWI and PWI1 respectively. 14. Federal Republic of Nigeria of Official Gazette number 99 in volume 104, dated order exhibit PWJ. A document to which medical report titled Relate Ahmed Gulag, hospital number 013931, dated 6th July 2021, was admitted and marked as exhibit PWK. 16. A certified true copy of the judgment in HIN/FR/2021 between Nnamdi Kanu versus Federal Republic of Nigeria and 7 others, delivered on the 19th day of January 2022, was admitted and marked as exhibit PWFL. 17. A certified true copy of judgment in FAC/UM/TS/30/2022 delivered on 26 October 2022 between Nnamdi Kanu versus Federal Republic of Nigeria and 2 others, was admitted and marked as exhibit PWF. 18. A certified true copy of the judgment in suit number E/2023 between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu applying for himself and on behalf of members of indigenous people of Biafra IPOC versus Federal Republic of Nigeria and 4 others, delivered on the 26th day of October 2023, was admitted and marked as exhibit TWN. 19. A document titled Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiries on Restitution for Victims of SARS-related abuses and other matters, was admitted and marked as exhibit PWO. 20. The faster flash drive with certificate of compliance were admitted and marked as exhibit PWP and PWP1 respectively. 21. A deed titled Interview with Sahara Reporter with certificate of compliance was admitted and marked as exhibit PWS. 22. The search warrant dated 28th day of October 2015 with search report was admitted and marked as exhibit PWT. 23. A disc mass radio transmitter extra with certificate of compliance was admitted and marked as exhibit PWU. 24. The statement of Benjamin Madibugu dated the 3rd day of November 2015 was admitted and marked as the PWD 25, a SANDISK flash drive with its attachments and also with certificate of compliance was admitted and marked as exhibit PWW. 26. Online printouts of Vanguard newspaper and certificate of compliance was admitted and marked as exhibit PWS. 27. A container containing a transmitter was admitted and marked as exhibit PWY. 29. A certified true copy of report on request for professional assessment of radio transmitter dated 25th day of November 2015 was admitted and marked as exhibit PWA2. 30. Certified true copy of Vanguard newspaper of 3rd day of July 2021 from National Library was admitted and marked exhibit PWB2. 31. The payment received with revenue collection receipt from National Library of Nigeria receipt number 19128 of 7th June 2025 was admitted and marked as exhibit PWC2. 32. The report of assessment of the damage as a result entered was admitted and marked as exhibit PWD2. 33. Death reports and certificates of security officers was admitted and marked as the PWD2A. 34. Certificate of compliance was admitted as exhibit PWD2B. PWY. The evidence of the witnesses. Mr. AAA is an officer of the Department of State Service. His schedule of duties includes arrest, investigation, and taking of statements of suspects. According to him, the defendant is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra group. He stated that his first contact with the defendant was on the 14th day of October 2015, when he was detailed by his commander in the Lagos office to go to Essential Airport Hotel to arrest the defendant. PW1 stated that he went with some other officers, with one of them named Bolaji Adeyemo. On arrival at the hotel, they introduced themselves and informed the hotel workers that they were there to arrest the defendant. PW1 even showed the receptionist the photograph of the defendant, but he was told that the defendant was not in the hotel. He then asked for the guest manifest, but the name of the defendant was not on the manifest. So PW1 reverted to his commander, who then ordered that they conduct room-to-room search. In the process, they enlisted the cooperation of the manager of the hotel, who availed them of the master key of the rooms. Shortly after, Bolaji called PW1, who was downstairs, with his director, informing him that he had found the defendant in room 303. On getting to the room, PW1 stated that he met a young lady who was later identified as Miriam Ibezimako. He introduced himself to the defendant and informed them of the purpose of their visit. Thereafter, they proceeded to arrest the defendant, who initially resisted arrest. PW1 further stated that during the encounter, Bolaji intervened to calm the situation after the defendant booted him, whereupon the defendant eventually agreed to follow them to the station. PW1 stated that the room looked like a broadcasting studio due to the broadcasting items mounted on the table, such as microphone, a tripod, and earphone, transmitter, mixer, and cord. PW1 said they located the defendant at about 11 about 23 hours of the day. When they arrested him, they also arrested him with some of his baggage, which was listed in the sheet of papers which the defendant signed. He said the items recovered were about 70, and it took some time for him to complete the inventory. PW1 stated further that on the following day at about 9 a.m., he was instructed to take the statement of the defendant. So he took him to the interview room and recorded the statement from him, which was captured on video. PW1 stated that at the time he took the statement of the defendant, the allegation against him was that he was the founder and leader of an organization known as the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB, through which he allegedly agitated for the violent secession of Nigeria's southeastern states, South states, and as well as two states from the North Central region, namely Benue and Kogi. Also, that he founded Radio Biafra, through which he broadcast his intentions, inciting the general public, particularly his followers and those who are sympathetic to his cause, to violence, to achieve the secession he was agitating for. PW1 then stated that he issued the defendant with his service statement form after administering the cautionary words onto the defendant, and then he proceeded to write down his statement. The defendant signed the statement and same was countersigned by him, PW1. PW1 stated further that the international passport of the defendant was recovered and brought to them the following day by the manager of the hotel, who found the passport on the bedside locker. Also, that the defendant used the name of Owenekeji Ezedigo to book the hotel accommodation, and that was the name in the manifest. PW1 stated that during the interview of the defendant, he admitted to the allegation against him that he is indeed the founder and leader of Indigenous People of Biafra Group, and that he operated Radio Biafra, which is not registered by the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission or any other government agency. In addition, the radio station broadcast information across Nigeria and the world at large. Under cross-examination, PW1 stated that he was one of the officers who interviewed the defendant, and that during the interview, the defendant's lawyer was not present. PW1 said he took the statements of only the defendant, and that the items recovered from the defendant did not look offensive. Also, that they did not analyze the phone of the defendant as they thought it was immaterial at that time. He said he did not personally arrest and investigate any person who may have committed any crime on the instigation of the defendant. Furthermore,